welcome. It's Marka Andresi with Yoga with Marka. Again, I'm partnering with the Mount Horeb Community Education Center to bring you some content while you are working from home or doing online schooling from home, to give your brain a break and bring you some movement, some breathing, some energy, some mindfulness. In other words, bringing you some balance to your day. So this week we are trying to focus on movement, particularly yoga, but for this segment I thought I would bring you an energizing form of breathing called Breath of Joy, which includes some movement, but it also is a way to breathe to bring you a little bit more energy. If you feel like you're tapering, sometimes after lunch we start to energy starts to flag, and so it's a nice way to kind of stimulate your body, revitalize your brain, get yourself kind of back in order for the rest of your day. If we're starting to feel a little bit weary, which we all have experienced from time to time throughout our online days. So the breath I'm going to teach in two parts. The first part is going to be just the breathing aspect, and then the second piece I will show you some movements to go with the breathing, and then we'll put it together. So the first piece is the breathing. It's done through the nose, and I like to say it's 3 little sips of breath. So if you think about your breathing, it's 1, 2, 3. It's all inhale, but you're just taking these little sips of breath in, and you're kind of pausing just briefly as you breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Top of the breath, we're going to do 1 big long exhale. So let's try it together. Take a nice normal inhale. Take a nice normal exhale. And then begin to breathe in 3 segments. 3 breathing in. You can breathe out through the mouth. I'm going to pause there. One thing I want to say when we work with our breathing, if it becomes agitating to your brain, if it becomes agitating to your breathing or your body, or you feel dizzy or anything that's adverse, just stop and breathe normally. We don't keep breathing if something negative experience is happening with the breath. Just let it go and come back to your normal breathing. You might try it again. You might decide it's not for you. So this is a stimulating breath. If you're in an anxious state, probably don't do this. You'll want to do one of our more calming breaths, which we'll come to on another segment when we get there. So today this is for energy. If you're feeling a little bit dull or sluggish, low energy, this is great to do, Breath of Joy. All right, so let's try it one more time with the breathing. Just normal breath in, normal breath out. And then do as many repetitions as you're comfortable with, just to practice. 3 little sips in through the nose. Take a moment with your easy breathing just to kind of regulate, notice any effects that come after what you just did. And then we're going to put that aside, and I'll just teach you the arm movements that we're going to coordinate with that breathing pattern. So in my mind, I usually say them just to kind of remind myself. It's front, side, up. And then the exhale, you're just going to kind of fold forward and dangle, and that's all breathing out. Come back up slowly, put your shoulders away, and repeat. So you can just try it on your own. We've got front, side, up, come forward, empty all your breath, roll up, shoulders away. Do it again. Just try a couple on your own. When you're ready to breathe in, that's when you bring yourself back up. We're not doing it with the breathing yet, just practicing the movement. Let's try it one more time. Okay? So we'll put it together, and of course this is a video, so you can play it again and practice it. You might not get it on the first try, but we'll do it a few times together, putting the breath in coordination with that movement pattern that I just taught you. So as you're ready, let's just get a normal breath in and out, and then those little sips with the arm movements. Let's do one more. When you come up, just take a moment to sit still. If you're dizzy, don't close your eyes, but if you aren't dizzy, feel free to close your eyes and just notice your breathing. Notice what you feel in your body. Notice if you feel a bit more energized or present, a bit more awake. Open your eyes when you feel that you've checked in with yourself. That is breath of joy. We do it for energy. It's also a great way to get a little movement in between those little class breaks. And I'll be back with more very soon. Namaste.